Hello everyone, this is LG G3 running Android 5.0 Lollipop review. The update started this week in Poland, the rest of the world will follow afterwards. The biggest interface change, if we can say that, is the notification bar, which is pretty stock looking except that this one has the LG circles for toggles. In the upper right we see the different accounts. We can add different users and check what apps are available in that user. So if you give the phone to a family member or a friend, you don't have to worry about them checking your emails or passwords or anything you have private on your phone. The biggest change that I've seen after using this update for like in the last 2 or 3 days is how smooth and fluid it is. I mean, it doesn't lag. On KitKat, on LG's own launcher, everything was a little bit laggy, a little bit behind, waiting for the animations. It wasn't as fluid, but now I can't remember the last lag I had on this phone. It's just buttery smooth. I don't know if it's because it's running on Art and not Delphic, but it's just great. So another thing that I want to talk about is Chrome. Now the multitasking menu here, it's like a file in a drawer. That's the new thing Google is going for, and the Chrome tabs are going to be in the multitasking menu. Here I have them on Chrome, and I'll show you how I've done that. You go into settings, and then you have a menu, merge tabs and apps. You just swipe it that to off, and all the tabs from the multitasking will be back in Chrome as I have them. Maybe a couple of you expected for the camera to change because Lollipop has a different API, but here on LG that's not the case. You don't get manual exposure, nothing. It's exactly the same, like almost all the interface on LG G3s on Lollipop, it's exactly the same. Now discover a couple of bugs. One of them is the keyboard. If you go on the keyboard, you can see that I have on pop-up keep on key press. I have it on. Now, if I'm going back and going to, like, let's say Google search, and just going and search like for The Verge, you can see there's no pop-up, and sometimes it doesn't even show the animation that you press the keys. Now I clear the data, and I know this is just a bug, and maybe it will be fixed with an update. These are the notifications that you get on lock screen. Here I have a missed call. You can swipe it away, you can open it. This is exactly like you see it on the Nexus. Nothing new, nothing special brought to the table by LG. Everything is pretty smooth. I want to show another thing. I think this is on security. No, this I think it's on lock screen. Let's go to the lock screen, find it. There you can change from swipe. You can change it to a pattern, a password, and you have smart lock. If you pair it with a Bluetooth device, let's say a smartwatch, you don't have to insert the password when you unlock the phone. It will be automatically unlocked. Here's the charging. It shows 94%, but it doesn't always show how much time is left before it's fully charged. That's a bug. Another small bug. Here's Google Plus with tinted status bar, and this is Google Play Music again with tinted status bar because this is updated to Material Design. Now, not all the apps have the tinted status bars or the Material Design look. I think this is the only problem that I have with Android 5.0 Lollipop, that we have to wait for the developers to incorporate and develop all those API and all this Material Design before we have a full experience. In the rest, everybody should get this update on LG G3. It just runs better and the battery is better. Not by much, but it is. Nothing else I can add. Just thank you for watching. This is LG G3 review.